In this clip, we're going to be talking about present perfect for ER verbs like comer. Okay? Now, hopefully you've already watched the clips present perfect for AR verbs and present perfect for IR verbs. This will be a lot easier to understand if you've already watched those two. All right, I'm going to say the following 5 phrases in English, then Spanish, then clap. And after I clap, I'd like you to repeat just the Spanish with me. Here we go. Number 1, I have eaten. Yo he comido. Yo he comido. Number 2, you have eaten. Tú has comido. Tú has comido. Number 3, he has eaten. Él ha comido. Él ha comido. Number 4, we have eaten. Nosotros hemos comido. Nosotros hemos comido. And finally, number 5, they have eaten. Ellos han comido. Ellos han comido. Now this is a pattern. For AR verbs, you chopped off the AR and added ADO, ADO, ADO for all 5 forms. For IR verbs, you chopped off the IR and added IDO, IDO, IDO for all 5 forms. And I talked about we keep our letter. AR turned into ADO, IR turned into IDO. So in a perfect world, ER would turn into EDO, but it's not. It's IDO for both. Remember, guys, basically ER and IR verbs are the same. In the preterite, they both end in I, ISTEIO, IMOS, IERON. In the imperfect, ER and IR are the same. IA, ES, IA, EMOS, EN. For all intents and purposes, ER and IR verbs are the same. The only difference between an ER verb and an IR verb is present tense we form. So, now, have starts with an H. I have, you have, he has, H, all 5 forms. And notice, I have, yo he. You have, tú has, he has, él ha, we have, nosotros hemos, and they have, ellos han. So it starts with H, 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 and it ends in IDO, 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 and it's the same as the IR verbs were. All right, let's look at a second little part here. Now notice, E is floating on top. E is floating on top. Think of this blue dotted line as water. And E is on top of the water, and here E is on top of the water. And notice, A is heavy. A is a heavy letter, and it's sank. So A, hemos is on top, as, a, and an has sunk to the bottom. It's what I call a sinking verb. And if you're thinking, wow, sinking verbs, that sounds familiar. Right. We joked about in Spanish 1 that a star was a sinking verb. Again, this blue dotted line represents water. Estoy is on top of the water. Estamos is on top of the water. But when you added that heavy accent, these 3 forms sank. Estás, está, está. Están because of the heavy accent. And tener. Tengo is on top, tenemos is on top, but when you added the I is heavier than E, so IE sank. So remember, this is sort of a sinking verb. E's on top, A's on the bottom. This has been present perfect for ER verbs like comer.